Good tides and good greetings, everybody. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about The Menu, the new film directed by Mark Malloy, starring Ray Fiennes, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, and John Leguizamo, and tells the story of a group of people that travel to a remote island where the chef has prepared a lavish group of dishes just specifically for them, telling a little bit of a story within each dish. However, there are some dark surprises awaiting for these people. Now, straight up, I was really looking forward to this film because it looked like it was going to be dark. It was going to be something that was very out there, something very outlandish. And for the most part, that's exactly what I got with this film. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. This movie has a great mixture of dark moments mixed in with dark comedy. The performances are fantastic, especially from Ray Fiennes and Anya Taylor-Joy. I think every single time that she was on screen, she was a delight. She was just enigmatic. She was intense. She was very charismatic, and it went in different places than I was expecting, mostly because I already painted an idea as to what this movie was going to be about, what the dishes are supposed to be representing. And once we get into the story, it goes in different places and they do different techniques that I actually liked. It was dark, it was funny, the performances were fantastic, especially from some supporting characters who really don't get a lot of limelight, but they were outstanding for what they were doing in this film. 95% of this film takes place on a remote island where everybody thinks they're going to be getting this really nice lavish treat from this chef that a lot of people really renown and think is one of the best chefs around. However, once they get there and they start getting into their dishes and things start to arise and we get to see what's actually going on, that is where this film actually gets a little bit more fun because you're playing kind of the guessing game as to what this film is going to be. And I thought this movie was going to be one thing, but it turned out to be another thing. So I really appreciated that about this film. Nicholas Hoult plays this foodie who is really obsessed with this chef's work. He really wants the chef to like him. However, things don't really turn out the way that they're supposed to, and he turns into one of the biggest D-bags that you will ever meet. Someone you wish you can throw out to sea without a life jacket. That is how much of a dickhead he is in this film, and he was fantastic. I think the chemistry that he has with Anya Taylor-Joy is fantastic, and every single time that we got to see them interact, it was not only heated, but it was intense. There were a lot of tense moments in this film, and you're just waiting for the big surprise. They do some techniques in this film where they put the chef's dish up on screen and you have the ingredients right under them, and they have a lot of fun with them, especially with a couple of dishes that I really liked. This movie was surprisingly really funny. It was dark. It's not as bloody or as gruesome as I thought it was going to be, which I wasn't really expecting like a whole lot of blood and guts and gore in this film, but it was just really more self-contained. The cinematography was great. The use of color in this film was fantastic, and I have to give a big shout out to Seth Reese and Will Tracy, who did a really fantastic job of writing these characters. Like I said, there are some characters that really don't get a lot of the limelight in this film. However, they have some really funny moments. A lot of the moments that you see in the trailers are fantastic once you see them in context. There were a couple of moments in this film where the pacing was a little bit slow, but it wasn't to the full effect where you're going to feel the full effect of how slow it is, because there are some moments in this film that really don't get answered, and I'm not really expecting a lot of questions to be answered or a lot of scenarios to be answered, but there are a couple of moments in this film that I actually did appreciate and I really liked. The one thing that I really liked about this film is the fact that as soon as the movie starts, the movie starts. It doesn't waste your time to getting these people on the island. They set up a really nice premise with this film, and I think they fully execute this film to its full potential. Also, just a little side note, don't go into this film with an empty stomach, because the food in this film is going to make you hungry. This is a foodie movie. If you love movies about food, then this is going to be a fun film for you. But overall, I will highly recommend that you check out this film on the big screen during Thanksgiving weekend, because it is going to be a lot of fun. Maybe don't take the whole family, because this movie isn't going to be for everybody. But if you are a foodie, then this movie is going to be for you. But those are my thoughts on the menu. Have you guys checked it out? Did you like it? Did you not? Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead and click that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on more reviews. Until next time, let's skedaddle.